Today, I'm going to share with you what I recommend you strongly consider including in your growth plan for next year and in those strategies.
You an entrepreneur, I got what you need.
Hey there, my loves. Welcome back to CPTV, the place for aspiring and growing entrepreneurs who want to turn their passions into businesses and those businesses into 6- and 7-figure empires. Does that sound like you? Well, if it does, then you are going to want to come on in, take a look around, and hit subscribe, because every single Tuesday, I am bringing you the strategies, the tips, the tools, and the step-by-step actionable training for you to implement immediately into your business journey so that you can get to that level of entrepreneurial freedom that you so deserve and absolutely desire. So go ahead, hit that subscribe button and click that bell so you won't miss any of it. And of course, if you like it, then show me. All talk and no action makes CP a very sad girl. Smash that like button and say, "What up, CP?" in the comments below. So, y'all know I am in business planning mode. How do you know that? Well, because the last few weeks, I have been teaching you step by step how to create business growth plans. What? You missed it? Well, my love, I'm going to go ahead and link to video 1 in the 3-part series right now because it was the bomb. And the feedback on my IG and my Facebook was amazing.
It's amazing. I'm the reason everybody fired up this evening.
Don't you just love Ye? We pray for him, y'all. We pray for him, okay? Anyway, that series got me so energized and gave me so much focus. So I thought I would share my newly attained clarity with you guys today. I mean, if you haven't had a chance to really dive deep into what your growth strategy is for 2022 and what it should be, now is the time to start. And today, I'm going to share with you what I recommend you strongly consider including in your growth plan for next year and in those strategies. Now, these recommendations may sound a little familiar because I talked about a few of them last year in my video, but it is what it is. These strategies that I'm implementing are a combination of my experiences in my own business over the last year, but also because I have been blessed and had the honor and the wherewithal to work with so many entrepreneurs. And there are a lot of similarities in what we should all be doing. So stick around because I'm about to tell you what you need to add if you don't already have these things on lock in your business, because I'm about to for sure. So let's get to work. So strategy number 1 is to build your infrastructure and processes. You wouldn't believe how many entrepreneurs that I talk to or work with that have very disjointed and incomplete infrastructures built for their businesses. And they have 0 processes set up. When I say infrastructure, I mean everything, right? They don't have brand kits established. They haven't really truly built an effective converting website that's doing good work for them. They may not even have their businesses legally registered as LLCs, or even worse, they don't have proper communication structures set up. They don't even have real email set up. They don't even have a business bank account that's functioning to track their money. And that is a huge mistake. I know that I've talked about this infrastructure thing in so many other CPTV episodes. It's kind of my expertise. But right now, I'm looking at you. I am talking to you. If you've asked the structure of your business, not really setting it up completely or properly, then get it together. You know that in order for you to really truly become that full-time entrepreneur that you want to become, and in order to be able to walk away from that 9-to-5 that's just kind of paying the bills for you but not satisfying you or getting you to that place in your life of freedom that you so much desire, then in 2022, boo, you need to get all of that all the way together. One of the first things you need to do when starting your business is set up the infrastructure and set up your basic processes and systems. And you may have bits and pieces of that already established, and you may not have anything established. If it is not completely on point, then 2022 should be your year to get that business infrastructure and those processes completely set up. Now, you might be thinking, I know, CP, I'm aware, but I just don't know how. Well, honestly, that's where my Startup Academy membership program comes into play, because that's exactly what it teaches to my students. And I'm going to go ahead and share with you down below in the description my startup roadmap so that you can get the game plan. Grab it. It is going to walk you through the 7 areas of your infrastructure that you have to set up, including processes, in order to really function and have success to grow. Now, besides your business infrastructure, another huge piece of infrastructure that most entrepreneurs miss the mark on is those systems and processes. And I've already done a ton of videos on the basic processes that you have to create in your business when you're starting it, or even before you actually launch a product or service for your business itself. And I'll go ahead and link to that video right here in the cards so that you can take a look at that, because the processes that you implement in your business are also going to drastically influence how much money you're able to make. And I'm going to go ahead and jump out on a limb here and say, if your business is still a side hustle for you, then it is probably because you haven't started making enough money in that business to quit that 9-to-5. And that's understandable. But if you ever truly want to get to a point where you can make enough money in your business so that you can quit that 9-to-5 and move on, then doing these things has got to be a 2022 priority for you. It's a must. Now, strategy number 2, create a content marketing strategy and beef up your social media game. I know you've heard me talk about this before, especially if you've been watching CPTV or are a student of mine, and that is content marketing and social media. Here, let me break this down. All right. Content marketing is the strategic marketing approach of creating and distributing valuable, relevant, and consistent content in order to attract and acquire your ideal customer. It is a critical piece of marketing to drive inbound leads, and it takes work. But it is so worth it. If you have yet to really incorporate giving away free, valuable content to your audience, then boo, you have got to get it all the way together in 2022. Get it together. Sorry, y'all. That's my shit, okay? Anyway, bottom line. If you want to sell things to people, you have to develop the know, like, and trust. And the best way to do that in 2022 will be through having a real, true content marketing strategy. So if you are just randomly posting on social media just to be posting, or making videos or podcasts just to be saying something, or even worse, if you're not doing any of what I just said, then you have got to go put your content marketing on your list of must-dos in your business for 2022. Whether it's starting a blog or making educational videos or starting a YouTube channel, or just increasing your business's social media presence to being one that provides value without asking for anything in return. Whatever it is that you determine you need to do, all I'm saying is that you've got to do it in 2022. It's the perfect time to start. Don't sit around hoping that customers are going to just fall out of the sky into your lap with their wallets open and their credit cards ready to swipe just because. If you begin to build a true content strategy in 2022, you'll begin to grow your audience. You'll begin to grow your fans, and those people will know you. They will trust you, they will love you, and they will want to buy from you. I know I've said it a million times, but let me tell you how critical it is in 2022. Content marketing is a must-do strategy, so go ahead and add it to your plans. Do a little bit of research, get comfy, because it will change the game for your business, my love. I know for me, I'm expanding my social media platforms. I'm about to go hard in the paint on IG and on TikTok, y'all. I mean, I'm about to take it up a notch on YouTube too, because y'all know I love me some YouTube and I love y'all too much to do anything but go harder.
So hard. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm so hard. I'm so hard.
I miss Riri, but I feel you, Riri. Go get them billions, boo, okay? Look, I'm about to get more strategic, more purposeful, and personal on IG and TikTok. And I'm nervous as hell, but I am very, very excited too. So if you don't already follow me on IG and TikTok, you can at Cheryl C. Perez. Please do so. I'll be giving more great content, but also letting you really see how crazy CP can really be. Strategy number 3, make sure you have products and services that you can provide online. If you haven't learned anything from 2020 and 2021, hopefully you have learned this. To truly be successful moving into the future as an entrepreneur, you have to make sure that you have an online product and service offering. Even if you do have a brick and mortar face-to-face type of service, you really need to make sure that your online options are built out and built out well. Because even if and when this whole pandemic thing is over, people have already gotten into the groove and have fallen in love with the idea and the convenience of being able to do things from the comfort of their own home, behind a computer screen, on their own time, online. I mean, perfect example. Before all this shutdown pandemic stuff started, people didn't mind getting up, getting dressed, and going into an office. But now, folks are quitting their jobs if they have to actually come in and can't work remotely. You know I'm right. Even my mom at 76 years old, she will order herself some food and some groceries online. And she is just loving the idea that she doesn't have to leave her house in order to get food. It's only going to become more and more necessary as your customer base grows. They're going to be looking for online options from you. And if you don't have them ready to go, you're going to be losing out on some money. And besides the whole pandemic thing, really, truly having online products and services allows you as the boss to have the freedom and flexibility that you deserve as an entrepreneur. If your entire business revolves around you having to actually physically be in a certain place all the time, then guess what? You're going to have to physically be in that place all the time, which means that if your heart is dreaming of doing some work from the beach, you can't do that, okay? At least not for a long period of time. You'll be limited because you've got to be in front and center and physically present in order to have a business. You see? My goal is to have a completely online business by the time my youngest graduates from high school. You've heard me say this before, and I'm serious, y'all, because while I love him and I will miss him, once I drop him off to his dorm room, I am getting on an airplane and I am heading to the water.
You're not coming.
You can't walk up to the gates anymore anyway.
Yeah, but I'm going to college.
Well, Dad will walk you to security.
Okay, the water. So 2022 is the perfect time to begin to develop your online product and service strategy. Perfect. And guess what? Something tells me that you're going to enjoy the money in that, right? The high profitability in that business, the freedom and the flexibility that comes along with online products and services. So much so that your entire business may become an online business as it grows into the future. So get your online products and services together, okay? Because your business and your bank account will absolutely thank you. So yes, of course, there are a ton more strategies, and I could get into the details and the specifics and nitty gritty on the 3 that I just mentioned to you as well. Really, really, really deep. As a matter of fact, if you want me to dive even deeper into any of what I just mentioned, like the specifics of why I'm about to venture into TikTok and IG land, then let me know in the comments below. Just put a simple go deep CP and let me know. I'll start working on that training video for you guys because it has been a process of analysis and bossdom. So again, this is not the end all be all, but these are definitely the big 3 that I would recommend. And maybe you've got 1 or 2 or all of them already in place. Then 2022 is a great time to make sure that they are tweaked and perfected so that you can't go wrong. And before you leave today, make sure that you like, share, and subscribe in that little circle right next to me, because again, it don't cost you nothing. And these videos take a lot of work to do, y'all. I am working my butt off to give you all of these free tips and tools and trainings. So show me some love. Help me get to 50,000 subscribers this year. And until next time, my loves, I will see you next Tuesday. Stay safe. Bye-bye. Mwah!